Alright, let's read this book stand. And let's walk along the pier over here. I don't think there's anything down this way. I think it's just some random jabroni that we could talk to. No one important, just a fisherman. But yeah, we definitely gotta fix... I can see why this place has fallen on hard times. We definitely gotta fix up this river. Alright, so we're looking for Baker Bei, because we gotta go fight these guys who are, you know, picking on him. And I want to do that before I go into the tea house. What do we got here? Who are you? Oh, just two people having a little trade deal going on. What do we got here? What's going on over here? Hello. Okay, let's talk to you. Hello.
You taught me much, Jian, but the most valuable lessons were learning where you were wrong. 17th square of the Lion, if you please. You are being rude, Jian. We have a guest. Let us place the game on hold a moment.
Oh, playing a little mind game here? What exactly are you doing? Wow. What an ass.
Surely you know of Yi, the capturing game? Played on a board of 19 rows and columns, the black and white pieces capture territory for their player.
So you're playing chess. Oh, okay. What kind of training can you two offer? Oh, wait. I asked the wrong thing. Sorry, guys.
Forgive him. Had my former master bothered to remember his manners, he might have told you that we are not from Tian's Landing. We know little of the events here.
Oh, really? Why are you here, then? Right. Okay, so, what kind of training can you two offer?
Do not be so hasty, Jian. You did not turn me aside all those years ago.
Ooh, okay, so he's a follower of the way of the closed fist. That explains a lot. Alright. I'll leave you two to your game.
Jian the Iron Fist isn't honestly going to let this one walk away, is he? If you don't say anything, then I will, you old goat. I too see strength, but also the capacity for understanding the world and your place in it. You could prove an interesting pupil.
Uh-huh. Okay. What are you getting at? Oh, okay.
He would like nothing more than to have you as a student. But show me that you walk the way of the open palm, and I will teach you the mysteries of Stone Immortal.
Oh.
Both Tempest and Stone Immortal are very sensitive to your temperament. Harmony or discord can affect your ability to control air and earth respectively.
Hey, Zoo, could you move a little closer? Uh-huh. Alright, so pretty much what we can do is if we improve our standpoint with either the Way of the Open Palm or Way of the Closed Fist, we can learn a new magic style, either Tempest or Stone Immortal, and they will teach it to us. So we'll definitely be coming back here later. We're probably going to end up getting Stone Immortal. It's just can't talk. Simply because it'll best match kind of what we're doing with this playthrough. Oh, hello. What's going on here?
Hey, Baker Bei. How are you today?
Go away! I told you I want no part of this. Tell Ailing to leave me alone.
If you want to tell Ailing something, go tell her yourself. In the meantime, we have our orders. Nothing personal.
Yes, indeed. And I
It's
have
a
my
little
orders
personal
too.
with me. I like sticking your face in the gutter. Hold on a sec. We've got company. You're a little too interested in our business, friend. Looks like we gotta teach you to back off when Eiling's boys are working.
Ice shot.
Oh, you're just going right into it? Okay. Oh yeah, I want to
Spirit.
take out Spirit Thief first. Do you mind, sir? Alright, yeah, so see, Spirit Thief steals all that sick chi that we need. Alright, you know what I'm going to do, though, with Zoo? I am going to put him into support mode.
Longsword.
That way, my weapons do a lot more damage, and he stops getting his ass kicked.
You're too slow.
Oops. Alright, let him finish his string. There you go, counterattack.
Can you believe that these thugs would just attack me in broad daylight like that? They might have killed me if you hadn't stepped in. Thank you. I never expected such help from a stranger.
Oh, well, you're welcome, but, you know, your wife sent me to help you.
You spoke to Lan? How humiliating. My fiancé must have told you I can't protect myself. The woman I love doesn't have faith in me? Oh, the shame. I'll never live this down.
Yeah, I can imagine that's pretty tough. Alright, quit whining or you might still get a beating today.
Sorry. Forgive me, honorable stranger. I'm not normally so... Well, I'm a bit of a wreck right now. I've taken some pretty bad beatings these past few days. I didn't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm just worried about Lan. She's very emotional. I've done my best to try and keep her from becoming involved in this.
Involved in what exactly?
Those thugs are acting on Eiling's orders. She's the head of their gang. They have a small hideout in the boathouse.
Oh, really?
Eiling and I were friends when we were children, but we drifted apart as we grew up. She fell in with some rough people, as you've already seen.
Yes.
Ever since I got engaged, Eiling has become obsessed with me. Every day she sends her thugs to beat me up. She says she won't stop until I go talk to her.
Mm-hmm. So, why don't you go talk to her?
She's obviously crazy. I've done nothing to her. We haven't even spoken in years. If I go to her hideout to talk to her, I'm afraid that I'll never come out.
Oh.
At
Makes
least
sense.
the beatings on the street are out in public. They won't kill me in front of witnesses. Well, not on purpose anyway.
That's true, that is true. Okay. So have you told any of this to your wife?
No. Lan's very emotional. I didn't want her to get upset. At first, I didn't tell her anything at all. But I couldn't hide my bruises forever. So I told her about the beatings. But even then, I didn't mention Eiling. It's bad enough what's happening to me. I was afraid if Lan became more involved, Eiling might hurt her too.
Alright. Well, you know, maybe I could kill Eiling. That would solve your problems.
No, don't do that. Eiling and I were friends once, even if it was a long time ago. I don't want to see her dead. Not if there's another way.
Okay, understandable, understandable. I get the feeling you're not telling me something.
I'm being completely honest, I swear. I know how this looks. You must think I've done something to deserve this, but I have no idea why Eiling is after me.
Oh, sure you do. Alright, so then maybe I could talk to Eiling for you.
Thank you so much. Eiling and her thugs are in the boathouse. Please just ask her to leave me alone. All we want is to live our lives in peace.
Alrighty. So we got a nice level up, and we'll go complete this quest here. We're going to go to the boathouse, give Eiling a piece of my mind. I'm going to dump all my points into body, because I like having lots and lots of health in games. Alright, we got some style points. So let's see, I definitely want to buff. I feel like Leaping Tiger could really use a buff in damage output. So we're going to do that. Right? And I want to also throw another point into Spirit Thief. So all duration effects associated with this style. I don't know. The only thing that's really useful with Spirit Thief is speed. So I'm going to leave that as is. Once again, we have a point that we can't really use. Spirit Thief, Rhino Demon. We could throw a point into Rhino Demon, I guess, if we really wanted. We're gonna put this point in the bank for right now. Let's make our way to the boathouse. Have a little score to settle. Hey.
This here's a private club. Members only.
Yeah. We talked earlier. But, you know, I need to speak to Eiling about Bei.
Why didn't you say so in the first place? Go on in. They'll unlock the door for you.
Oh. That was simpler than I thought it would be. Thank you. Alrighty. So we got a nice autosave going on. We got a little book stand here.
Be careful. Trust no one in this place. We are a long way from your idyllic little village.
Yes, I'll keep that in mind, Zoo. Ooh, what do we got going on here? Eiling, I presume?
So, I hear you helped out Baker Bei today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you?
Yes, you can definitely say that.
You'd think after all the beatings I gave them over the years they'd be used to losing. But they're still taking it pretty hard. Maybe the humiliation will be good for them.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. So how about, you stay away from Baker Bei?
That sounds like a threat. I don't respond well to threats. Besides, Bei's only getting what he deserves. He brought this on himself.
Well, hold on now. What?
Everyone thinks that Bei and that little seamstress make such a nice couple. But Bei already promised to marry me.
Did he now? Bei never said anything about this.
No, I bet he didn't. Wouldn't want to go around telling people how he left me high and dry, would he? But the fact is, Bei promised to marry me long before that seamstress batted her brazen little eyes at him.
Oof.
He didn't even have the decency to tell me himself. Even now he'd rather get beaten up every day than face me, or he sends someone in his place, like you.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's because he's afraid of you.
I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want a husband, maybe a little house, kids too.
Yeah.
Bei promised to give me all that. He promised to marry me, and now he's trying to weasel out of it. But a promise is a promise. I won't forget that, even if he tries to.
Uh-huh. That's a good point. Alright. I need to look into this some more.
Yeah, you do that. Go tell Lon what kind of man Bei really is. See how she likes it when she finds out her perfect fiancé proposed to another woman.
I really just want to explore your warehouse, though. Chest.
You got something to say, you say it to Eiling.
Yeah. Shut up. Chest. Thank you. I mean, you guys are criminals and thugs. It's not even your money anyway. So I'm just going to take it off your hands. Break your base. Boathouse key. Nice. There we go. We open that up. Now we can get up here. Check out this scroll stand. Let's open that up. Ooh, nice chunk of money. What else we got in here? There you go. Teach these punks a lesson. Show them to beat up, you know, poor little bakers and all that. All because some dumb love triangle. God forbid we act like human beings around here and not like savage animals. Alright. So Eiling.
Back again? Can't leave a girl alone, can you?
No, it's in my nature.
What do you want?
Well, I'm gonna bring Bei here. Maybe we can work something out.
Yeah, okay. If he has the guts to come here and face me, I'll talk to him. but I'm not going to let him weasel out of his promise.
Fair enough. I'll go get Bei right now.
Lan, what are you doing here?
I figure we better get all the secrets out, Bei. If Lan's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are.
Oh ho ho!
She said there was something I need to know, Bei. What's going on? What is she talking about?
So, Eiling claims Bei promised to marry her.
What? Bei, how could you?
Oh ho ho!
I didn't. It's a lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
Right, that's what they all
Don't pretend
say.
like you don't remember, Bei. It was summer, and we were sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Li Shan had called me ugly.
Oh, that asshole?
I was crying, so you took my hand and said, I think you're pretty, Eiling. And someday when we're grown up, I'll marry you.
What? But that was years ago. We were kids. We were only 6 years old. You can't hold me to that.
Yeah. So, it seems like you're being pretty unreasonable, Eiling. You were children.
Kids say all kinds of things, Eiling. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. But that same day you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Bei. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one I liked. You promised to marry me, and you're going to keep that promise.
Okay, so, we have some options here. Out of character now. So, one of them that we can pick is we can make Lan and Eiling fight each other over Bei. And I think you can pretty much guess who's going to win that. And that's kind of the closed fist option. The Bei you made a promise is kind of more the neutral option. I'm gonna say that, Eiling, you said you would never make Bei unhappy, because this is gonna open up a second quest for us.
Well, yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends. Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's changed.
You changed too.
Yes, but... well... you're right. I know you're right. Bei's right. We were just kids. I guess I can't hold him to his promise. You win, Lan. Bei is yours.
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you. But my family isn't rich. This dowry is all I have. Please, take it with my thanks.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Let's see. I'm glad to be of service.
You've done so much for us, and we've given you so little. Wait, I know. We will name our first child after you to honor your memory.
I'm glad everything worked out for you two, and I'm sorry, Bei. I don't know what came over me. When I heard you and Lan were getting married, I just snapped.
It's okay, Eiling. I hope things work out for you.
Come on, Bei. Let's go.
Alright, so if we had made Bei settle for Eiling, we'd be locked out of this next quest that we're gonna do right now.
I hope things work out for Bei and Lan. After everything I put them through, they deserve it. I don't know what came over me.
Yeah, it seems like...
It's just...
okay.
Bei was my last chance to have a family. My only chance to find a husband. When I heard he was engaged, I realized I'd never get out of this life I've created.
Well, you could still find a husband. I know some people.
What respectable man would ever want to marry a girl like me? Even the lummoxes in my gang would only do it because they're afraid of me. This town is short on eligible bachelors as it is. I mean, there are a few guys out there I know of, but none of them would be interested in me.
Oh, nonsense, girl.
I have a reputation around town, and having my boys beat up Bei didn't help any. Any half-decent man would probably run if they saw me coming.
That is true. Okay. I could help you out if you pay me.
Ha! You really think you can pull this off? Tell you what. You find me a decent husband, and I'll make it worth your while. My, business ventures have been very profitable.
Mm-hmm.
But don't think I'm desperate enough to settle for just anyone. I've got my standards. And I'd have to meet him first, of course.
Oh, sure. Naturally. Okay. I could offer to marry her. I'm not gonna do that. Actually, no, you know what? Let's do it. It's kind of like the joke option. I'll marry you.
Ha! Don't make me laugh. I'm looking to start a family and live a nice, quiet life. Somehow I don't see that kind of domestic tranquility in your near future.
I guess you're right.
You've got that wandering hero look. And I'm not interested in a husband who's going to be out traveling the Empire or saving the world.
Okay, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Alright. So, I could have her tell me about the town's bachelors.
Let's see. There's Rue the bosun, but he's nothing but a drunk. My boys have had more than a few run-ins with him over the years. He's definitely out.
Mm-hmm.
Schumann the craftsman is single. I don't know him that well, but he seems like a good man. He has a home in the southwest corner of the town.
Yeah, he's got no spine, though.
And then there's Yaru. He used to be a sailor traveling the Empire, but now he's looking to settle down. He might be a good catch. Spends most of his time in the tea house.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone else?
Not living in town, and Tien's Landing doesn't get a lot of visitors. But if you find someone looking for a wife, bring him by so I can check him out.
Okay. Alright, so I'll be back once I find you a husband.
Yeah, right. The pickings in Tien's Landing are mighty slim for a girl like me. But if you find someone, just bring him back so I can meet him. And, well, good luck.
Oh, thank you. Best of luck to you, too. Alright, so, those are pretty much our options. So, pretty much all we gotta do is we gotta talk to some of the people she mentioned, and we can find her a wife. Not a wife, a husband. If you remember, we just talked to a rather not very scholarly individual, also looking for a wife. So, it doesn't really matter who we choose. At least not to my knowledge. I'm just gonna make it easy and go for Big Tian right here, because he's looking for a wife, and he's probably gonna be the person who in life will have the most difficulty finding one. So,
Hello again! I ain't had much luck finding myself a wife yet, but I'll keep trying. Big Tian's old father didn't raise himself no quitter.
yeah, I bet not. Alright, I know a woman who is looking for a husband.
You do? That's great! Is she pretty? Is she a nice, simple gal who'll help me out on the farm and keep me warm at night?
You know, I don't know. We'd have to ask her.
Well, let's go meet her. You better lead the way, 'cause I don't know where we're going.
Yeah, we don't. Not at all.
Wow, you sure are pretty. And you got a real nice club here for you and your friends. My name's Tian, but everyone calls me Big Tian 'cause I'm so big.
Big! Yes, I can see that. Well, Big Tian, my name's Eiling. I haven't seen you around town before. I'd remember someone like you.
Yeah, I ain't never been to the big city before. Usually I stay out on my farm, but my old father told me it's time to get me a wife, so... You want to get married now?
You aren't really the sharpest knife in the rack, are you, Tian?
You know, give him a chance, Eiling.
Look, I know I ain't the smartest guy, but I work hard, and I'll treat you real good. I got a nice farm, and I just need someone who ain't afraid of helping me work it.
A farm, eh? I've spent my whole life living in the town. I'm not sure I want to leave Tien's Landing.
Okay. So, intimidation is pretty good, but our intuition is just as good. So let's see what the better option is. leaving town would give you a fresh start away from your gang. That is true. But I just want to see her react. Well, I have a feeling that her intimidation might be better than mine. I'm going to hit her with some intuition. Leaving town would give you a fresh start away from your gang.
Gang?
Oh, no.
What are you... Hey, this ain't no club. You guys are thugs. I ain't looking for a wife who's a thug. This marriage is off.
Oh, no. Big Tian. I'm sorry, buddy. I should have told you that in the first place. I am sorry.
That didn't go well, did it? Look, if you want to collect that silver I promised you, you're going to have to come up with someone better than that.
Listen, I didn't know that he was going to be like that, Eileen. I'm sorry. Alright, well, maybe I should have mentioned that, the Big Tian, the first time. I guess I just failed to mention it. I didn't think of it at the time. Alright, backup plan. Let's go bother Chuman and see if he wants to marry this woman who will probably, beat him up every single day of his life while they're married. Hey, Chuman, need a wife? Who are you? You're a dock worker. Where is he? Hey, Chuman. Hey, Chuman.
Welcome back to Chuman's Woodcrafts. I still don't have any wares to show you, I'm afraid. I'm still short on inventory.
Yeah, it sounds like you need someone to get your shit
my business
together.
Is struggling so much. I really am a fine craftsman, but I could use someone to help organize things and help me out with some of my jobs.
Oh, yeah, I happen to know just the person. I hear you're looking for a wife.
You are well informed about our little town, stranger. It's true, I've thought about marriage. Sometimes I've even thought a good woman could help me run my business better. Why do you bring this up? Do you know of a suitable young woman who would be willing to marry a simple craftsman like myself?
In fact, I do. Do you know Eiling?
Eiling? The gang leader? She's beautiful, to be sure, but I've heard her beauty is only surpassed by her savage brutality. Why would I want to marry her?
Well, I could think of a few reasons. She could help you in your business.
Well, she did turn that gang of thugs into a rather efficient criminal organization, and she is quite attractive.
Exactly, Chuman. It's a win-win.
I guess it couldn't hurt to go talk to her. Come on, let's go see Eiling.
That's my man. Let's go.
Hello, Eiling. I'm Chuman the Craftsman. I'm pleased to meet you.
What's wrong with you? You look like you're gonna throw up. If you vomit on my floor, you'll be cleaning it up yourself.
Chuman is just a little shy. Right, Chuman?
Forgive me, but this isn't easy. Things are moving quite quickly here. I'm more used to taking things slow and careful. Perhaps it's the nature of being a craftsman.
That's right. You're a woodworker, aren't you? I remember seeing your wares in the market square. You've made some beautiful pieces.
He's a true artiste.
I'm an excellent craftsman, but I'm terrible at business. Between suppliers who don't deliver what they promise and customers who won't pay, I can barely afford to feed myself.
You two both seem to already know a lot about each other. I think you wanted me to introduce you.
You're a sensitive man, Chuman. You have the gentle soul of an artist. What you need is a woman with some steel in her spine to back you up.
I'd like that, Eiling. I've often thought that if I had someone strong by my side, someone to help me, I could turn things around.
Yes, maybe.
I think Chuman and I should spend some more time getting to know each other. Just the two of us.
Oh ho ho! What about my reward?
You lived up to your part of the bargain and brought me a decent prospect. So I'll live up to mine. Here's the silver I promised you.
Look at me, expert
I've
matchmaker.
never seen so much silver before. I've been owed it, but I never managed to collect.
I offered, but you said no.
I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful partnership.
Oh,
All
yeah,
I
it
can say
is.
At least we got paid. Or that could have been the biggest waste of time I participated in.
Zoo, you need to learn to live a little, buddy. Alright, let's make another save. I want to save my progress after that, because We should have saved a little earlier because we botched the whole thing with Big Tian. But that's alright, you know, you live and learn. Just like the song from Sonic. Alright, so let's keep exploring yonder. If you haven't guessed by now, going to the tea house is like the last thing I'm gonna do. 22 silver. Nice, nice. I don't think we can get through here. Yeah, they're sealed shuts and they will never open. Usually, when the video game tells you something's never going to open, it means it's gonna open.
Your move, old goat.
Do a little barrel roll right there. No, I don't think that's a barrel roll. Is a barrel roll side to side? I think the barrel roll is side to side. I don't know. I'm not an athletic person. What do we got going on here? Ooh.
Pretty.
Yeah, it is. I wouldn't mind having one of those myself. Mm-hmm.
Put that sword back, lout! Surely there was never a minister as unlucky as Minister Sheng to suffer such insolence.
You know, you guys gotta get it together in this town. This is just sad.
And still poor Minister Sheng suffers the insults of tradesmen who know nothing of justice. Where would I put the lout? My jail has been burned to the ground, along with my office, I might add. I have no place to put thieves, so stop questioning your betters.
Alright. So this town is a fucking mess, huh? What we got going on over here? Hey, Minister Sheng, what's up?
It is not easy to be Minister Sheng, beset with troubles and doom, and now interrupted by some difficult stranger. Truly, can you not see that I am busy watching my career slide into oblivion? Minister Sheng simply hasn't time for your petty concerns. I have problems of my own.
Alright, and what kind of problems do you have?
This backwater pimple of a town lives off of the lake created by the Great Dam. But the Great Dam is open and the lake is dry. The town is dying. Under my supervision.
Yeah. Alright. So then, can I ask you something? Why is the dam open?
I have nary a clue. Unless... very well, you've convinced me to talk. It is dangerous to say anything, but I am a brave man. It was that horrible Inquisitor, Lim.
Ooh, tell me about Lim.
Lim oversees the Lotus Assassin operations in this area. A few weeks ago, he came to town and demanded a key to the ruins. Then his men went up there and opened the Great Dam.
I bet he did. Seems like something a Lotus Assassin would do. Why did they do that?
Inquisitor Lim has his assassins searching for something, though what it is I couldn't say. Minister Sheng knows better than to stick his nose in the business of the Lotus Assassins.
I think that's fair.
I didn't want the town to panic, so I kept Lim's presence here a secret. Better the peasants think it was ghosts. A much less terrifying idea.
Okay. Is there anything I can do?
Some brave soul must travel through the old ruins, which are absolutely not infested with ghosts, and close the Great Dam. The gate to the ruins is locked, but I have a key.
I think you're lying about the whole no ghost thing.
I cannot even ask someone to go do this. If the Great Dam closes, the ruins will flood. Various assassins and soldiers will be killed. Not good for my career.
Right.
But if I happen to lose the key and someone happened to find it, the town could be saved and the problem solved without any sanction from me.
I guess you're right. Is the reward for doing this?
Not for me, certainly, because I never asked you to do anything, right? Now, I happen to know of a ship's captain down on the waterfront, Ing, I think, who is trapped here. He has a big cargo rotting in his hold. I am sure he would pay a good sum to anyone who could close the Great Dam.
Now you're talking my language.
Of course, being a stranger, he'd not be able to tell you that you'd need to go through the ruins which lie through the West Gate. Tourists rarely know the lie of the land, you see.
That is also true. Okay. Would you happen to not know anything about flyers while we're at it?
Minister Sheng remembers when flyers were reserved for the wealthy elite of the Imperial City. Now pirates use them to raid the countryside. Disgraceful.
Yes, I know.
I suppose in theory you could find a flyer at the pirate camp upriver. In practice, however, I doubt you would find the pirates very accommodating.
That's true.
I suppose Rue the bosun is mad enough to take you if he's drunk. Yes. Rue is surely the only one who would make the trip. And then the pirates would kill you.
I don't think so. Have you met me? Okay. So, what can you tell me about these pirates?
The pirates are just one more affliction that plagues this troubled town, and yet another headache for poor Minister Sheng. They raid the surrounding countryside, swooping down with their flyers to capture slaves. Do you know how bad it looks when someone under my jurisdiction is captured by slavers?
Probably very bad.
Fortunately, they haven't attacked the town itself yet. Gao, the man I hear is running them, knows that would draw too much attention.
Oh. Gao. Did you say Gao was in charge?
Yes, I believe that was his name. Gao. An unsavory character by all accounts. There are even rumors he is connected to that infamous crime syndicate known as the Guild.
The Guild, eh?
The pirates have been operating in this area for many years, or so I was told. However, things became much more serious when Gao took over. The pirates started using flyers and gathering slaves at an enormous rate. I imagine things are very unpleasant over at their camp. Not that I'm willing to go take a look.
Okay, and how would I get to the pirate camp?
But the only approach is by river, and no sane bargeman would be willing to risk such a journey. Sane people don't go looking for the pirates. They avoid them.
Are you calling me insane?
I suppose Rue the bosun is mad enough to take you if he's drunk. Yes, Rue is surely the only one who would make the trip. And then the pirates would kill you.
Okay, you already said that. Alright, goodbye.
Yes, go and leave Minister Sheng alone to ponder his troubles. Now go close the great dam, and I never said that.
Yep, you never said it. Never talked to you once. Alrighty. Can we talk to him?
Every day I hear...
Nope, you got nothing important to say. Book stand. Oh, this one's a long one. I'll scroll down a little bit. Alright, that should give you guys some time to read that.
Lord Yun has put out a call for aid. Will none of you answer?
Oh, I will answer. But first I'm gonna save.